Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Chanticleers head coach told me before the game he understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Nowaski. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
Hey, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything. You have a great quarterback back there, and that's awesome. And we're going to talk about him throughout the game. But the guys up front, man, and the ability to be physical and keep him clean and keep him protected where he can do his work is the reason why this team is successful, Jesse. I bet you wish you had a line like that.
No question about it. And this defense, they've got their work cut out for them because they know they somehow, some way have got to be able to get home to the quarterback and try and affect him. But that is easier said than done against this offensive line. They play as a cohesive unit. You don't see a lot of mental Simon errors. You don't see a lot of busts up front. They're able to keep this quarterback standing up. If they can do that today, it's going to be a long one for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nowaski. Still running at the 40. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleers!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend it.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Move to his right. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Terrell. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. And the Chanticleers have moved it inside the 20. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going. Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for the edge. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a deep grab. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Unleashes it on the run. Upstairs to make the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the 1st quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the 1st, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're working that left side. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Straight ahead, it's Nowaski. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll throw it. Way off target there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the point after is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That's the 5th touchdown of the year for him.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just got rid of that one.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Penn. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll send the tight end in motion. They just keep firing. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Oh, pressure's coming. It's complete to the right. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fresh set of downs going up top. Swings it out to his running back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Lets it fly. On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's Nowaski. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans, taking on the number 8 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Trojans, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Conway. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to the back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. 2nd down, gonna throw it. A little release to the back. Bring him down.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Play action on 1st down. Right side, it's Penn. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Pushes ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll run it. Here's a little room there. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, shot to clear. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. The handoff as they run the counter play here. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Got the 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Nowaski. Got the first down. He's into the open down the middle. The 20, 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Quick give. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Chanticleers sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back.
Nate got enough space. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of this drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Still looking. He's going to take off. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Nowaski. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Selling the fake. Look out! The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Keeps it himself. He's past the marker. There he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The run inside. It's Nowaski. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Gonna run it. It's Nowaski. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keep it on the ground. He's got enough. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like,